ready to thrive in the connected economy and who are searching for the best way to do it. The internet and technology are rapidly changing the way that we do everything today, including how we make a living. It's not too late to embrace the change and find a way to make yourself relevant and profitable in our brave new world. And that's why we've invited you here today. We've created something that rewards you for connecting. It pays you for bringing people together behind a cause, product, or idea. And we have systematized it and made it so that you can do it from anywhere with anyone at any time. If you are passionate about helping people, if you are passionate about changing lives, if you want to position yourself to be a capitalizing force within the connected revolution instead of just a bystander, let's start now. Do you remember the moment you realized that the world had changed? How about the moment you realized you could change?
Ready for Evolution, and welcome to another edition of the live global wealth building event. I'm your brother and friend, Brother Eric Teray Muhammad, coming to you from Planet Gold Rocks. That's right, www.goldrocks.info is the place to be all day, every day, 24/7, because we have a training, we have a process, we have a program, we have an opportunity that will literally revolutionize the life of your dreams, the lifestyle of your dreams. So I want to thank all of you for getting on the platform. A little unconventional in terms of where it's airing from on the social media side. So share it everywhere you find it. And again, welcome. Because if you've been looking for a better way, you are absolutely in the right place. Let me give you just a little bit about myself. Okay. My wife and I, Falami, we are both in Karatbars as independent affiliates. We're all a member of Wealth Builders Worldwide. Okay, we're a collective group of affiliates, independent affiliates of this opportunity, and we show you how to make money from the safety and comfort of your home. I'm a product child of the movement for freedom, justice, and equality for all. I am a son of Stokely Carmichael, also known as Kwame Ture, who just recently celebrated the 79th birth anniversary yesterday. Thank you all for your well wishes, prayers, and lifting his name, his voice, his energy, and his wisdom up. I'm a follower of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and contributing writer to the Final Call newspaper governed by the Nation of Islam. And I am a member also of Kafani Radio International, where we all work towards wealth, health, wellness, and overall growth. Team Freedom is the little mini mastermind group inside of the wealth builder philosophy. We're finding real educated entrepreneurs to help develop others to a millionaire mentality. That's the mentality we want to bring you to today. And none of this would be possible if I were not respectful of mentorship. I lean heavily on mentorship, folks. I lean and rely on guidance and a guide. I learned from our guide here in Wealth Builders Worldwide, our CEO and founder. He coined a term or a definition from one of the great personal development coaches, Mr. Jim Rohn. And he said to us that success is the study of the obvious. Well, I knew there were things that I deserved in my life. I knew there was more to my life than spoke to my everyday activity, but it needed to be pointed out. It needed to be recognized. I needed to be hungry for it. And as our mentor says here, when the student comes, the teacher appears. Well, this teacher, this power couple helped me to realize that I needed a why in my life. I needed to know what was important. I needed to know how important it is to me. And then it put me on a course to strive. So I learned through dreaming to begin at the end. Start at the end rather, then begin. I want to introduce you to one of two of the most phenomenal and influential power couples on the planet. I'm talking about Mr. Tyrone and Mrs. Valerie Best. These are the dream chasers. These are the ones who helped us to find our why by encouraging us to dream beyond the normal box, beyond the rigmarole of life. And there was no better time for that to happen, because you see now we're living in a time of topsy-turvy, where everything was right side up, now it's upside down. Where everything was in, now it's out. Many of us are sitting at home trying to figure out what the next step is going to be. Many of us now are wondering, what are we going to do when the unemployment runs out in America, those contributions? What are we going to do when the stimulus check is less stimulating? Well, they taught us the power of the dream through the Dream Chaser Manifesto. It is the absolute dreamer's guide to surviving in a jungle of non-dreamers. We learn how to dream big. We learn how to embrace our dream. We learn how to stay around like minds. We learn how to go for it. And as we go for it and get closer, we learn how to dream bigger. So I am grateful and thankful for this opportunity to share with you of not just the influence of this tremendous power couple in our world of wealth builders, but I also want to share about this one. This is Mr. Michael and Mrs. Monisha Dalco. Now, you're going to hear a lot more about what Mr. Dalco has to say to us later on in this presentation, but I want to share with you that this couple has absolutely revolutionized our thinking around what's practical, what's logical, and what's not. You know, they help us to understand the power of dedication, working on your dream, taking no shorts, no compromise, in understanding that you are more valuable than the life that you have presently or previously lived. So I thank them both for the honor. And you're going to hear more about them. And you're going to hear more about this wonderful convention coming up that's coming right through your home in just a few days. But for the sake of why we're here, here's what we do. We register for a free gold accumulation account. That's a free gold savings account, folks. That allows you to do business from the comfort and safety of your home in more than 140 countries around the world. You literally, from your couch, from your phone, from your laptop or iPad or tablet, whatever your electronic device is, from your PS4 or 5, whatever the PlayStations are now. I got to check with my son to find out what the latest one is. However, through all of these applications, you can do business in Karatbars with your own business throughout the world, folks. You can reach 7 billion and more with an opportunity. Open up your free gold savings account and get your home-based business started. Then you start saving in gold. That's right. I'm talking about physical gold, pure 999.9 gold. This real money, the tier 1 appreciating asset. You're going to learn more about that in this opportunity. You're going to share with others how to do the same, because what's better than communicate than free? What's better? You sign up free for Facebook and other social media platforms. You hear when they're giving away free school supplies at your local church or community center. You hear about free food giveaways. You hear about all these other things. We're giving you an opportunity to have access to your own money, and it's free to join. Okay, you communicate this with other people, and what's going to happen is it's going to build you residual wealth, because it's going to build you the wealth as others duplicate what you do. Family, nothing in the world of Karatbars is mandatory. Everything is optional, and there's no cost to register. So how do we get there? We have to break up some things that have been going on in our head for the last 30, 40, 50, 100 years. This is your Jubilee, folks. You know, the dollar as we know it has died a slow death, and now is about to come to a grinding, tragic halt. Okay, and I don't know how many of you are spiritually centered or scriptural buffs or look at time circumstances, but this is a time of Jubilee. And all revealed faith traditions in the world talk about Jubilee, and they talk about the reset of God's world, bringing them back to the servants, bringing them back, servants back to him, bringing the values back to him. And it's strange how this is the 50th year of fiat currency, meaning the global domination of the US dollar. This is the 50th anniversary of it, and most dollars don't last more than 27 years on an average. All around the world, every dollar that's ever been revealed only lasts an average of 27 years in society before it falls to that common intrinsic value of 0. Here you have a dollar that's steadily on that kind of decline, and it's in its 50th year in correlation rather with the 50th Jubilee, but that's a whole nother seminar, as Mr. Best would say. So now, along with what we do, and you understand where we are, in order for you to fit, you got to know what your plan is. So what is your plan? Where are you in life right now? We're going to help you hone in on this for yourselves. Where would you like to be in the future? Because the distance between those two questions is your honest answer to this one. If you keep doing for the next 10 years what you did for the last 10 years, will you reach your goals? I know for me, when it was put to me, I knew I didn't have enough time to do it the same way I had been doing it because it had not been successful. But once I was introduced to this opportunity, I understood and learned, and I will repeat, that success is the study of the obvious. So I reassessed where I was and began the process of recalibrating. I reassessed where I was and looked at those who were around me, what I aligned myself with, who I saw, who I listened to, what I read, what I watched. And I got with those that had accomplished this opportunity in front of us. I got with the wealthy. I studied the wealthy. I plan and create a philosophy around the wealthy and not based off of deflating income or deflating dollar or currency. I wanted to know how to create the lifestyle of my dreams. I wanted to be able to have a different conversation. See, because babies are being born in the world every day. I want you to think about the kind of conversation you will have with that new child as that new life comes into the world. Are you going to tell them that they're going to go to school for 12 years, college for 4 more years, and then they're going to work until they die or end up broke or sit on the couch not knowing what to do? Will that leave that child happy? Will it leave you happy to communicate that kind of thing? No, because you want more for yourself. You want more for your household. You want more for your family and your future. Who doesn't? You just have to be in position to produce it. Now, I'm going to share something with you, and it's called the Matrix Timeline for the sake of this presentation. Basically, we're talking about what has happened, okay? Because we need you to realize you need to let go. You need to forgive the system and forgive yourself for submitting to it because there was nothing else in front of you before this. So you only did what you knew. As my mentor, Sister Cece Mahone says, you don't know what you don't know. Today, we're going to help break up that lack of knowledge for the abundance and the growth of the abundance. So think about this. Basically, we go through 21 years of education in society to do what exactly? To end up getting a job. And a job is a role in society by definition. In our world, we help to bring it with more clarity. A job is basically selling time for money. Now, there's nothing wrong with anyone's role in society. It's just that everybody's not meant to do that. Everybody's not. However, if you don't know what you're meant to do, if you're on that soul search today and right now, we're going to show you how to create a business and not a job. We're going to show you how to have a business, run a business and not a job, and get the advantages and take advantage of the breaks that were given by society for those who contribute to society. Because if you have a business, you contribute to the economy of a society. You won't have to go through the drudgery of trying to figure out what to do between the so-called retirement ages of 62 and 65, because retirement has nothing to do with age. It has everything to do with money. Do you have money by which you can sit comfortably? Do you have the money where it doesn't allow you to have to downsize your homes, downsize your dreams, downsize your living standard? Do you have enough finance that allows you not to have to go back to work after going into retirement when you realize you don't have enough, that you got the short end of the stick? 40 years of your life, spending 40 hours a week to do what? To earn 40% less income on retirement than you were earning when you were actively employed, and that wasn't enough then. Do you go back to Walmart? Do you go back to these shopping malls? Do you go back to what might be left after the pandemic? What might be left after the fall of the economy? Do you go back to those things, or do you dig your well now before you need the water? Do you want your retirement to be a rest in peace activity? There's nothing after that. You run out of all the time allotted in this world's life to produce the reality that you hope for your future. You simply don't have enough time, folks, to continue doing the same things. So look, this is how we break it up, because the 4 keys to achieving wealth and financial freedom is to create residual income. It's to create residual income. It's to accumulate appreciating assets. It's to outrun inflation, and it's to take advantage of the tax codes. You see, the utilization of the tax codes means that you have positioned yourself to figure out how to attain reverse income. That's a whole nother discussion, but think about it. You go 12 months through a year earning residual income in this opportunity, and at the end of that year, going into the next year, you can literally take advantage of a tax code to the extent that it gives back to you at the end of the year. And we're not talking about this Rudy Poo tax refund that we get as a working class individual, where we get just enough to go out and get us a brand new shiny used car. We're talking about a reverse income, because you're allotted all the breaks. You're allotted all the opportunities of the wealthy, because you're contributing as a free entrepreneur. You're contributing to the free enterprise system. You're contributing to the economy. This opportunity allows you to be part of the largest grossing industry in the country and possibly the world. $200 billion a year is produced in the concept of networking. Ours, networking with an e-commerce entity. Look, you don't want to be on the wrong side of the monopoly board.
Oh my gosh.
Where's all your money gone, Daddy?
Taxes. 9, 10, 11. Let me fix my houses.
Bug, it's okay. It's part of the game.
No, it's not.
It
It's
is.
not fun.
It's not fun to what?
It's the worst part of the game.
Oh, it's what?
Taxes.
That little fella understands that taxes as an employee could take as much as 40% of the income you worked so hard for over the course of your career. That's what it's designed to do. Now, you can be self-employed, but still you're going to be made responsible for up to 60% of all the taxes that are attached to your income. But when you have a home-based system, when you have a system rather, that allows you to extract the benefit of the efforts of others, it begins to reduce your tax base. And what does that do? The reduction of the tax base builds your wealth base, and your wealth base allows you to reinvest into yourself. And then how much tax is on that? Oh, we got it for you here. Safety and comfort from your home. It just opening a free gold savings account. When you leverage a business that maximizes both those quadrants, the business quadrant and the investment quadrant, you're totally tax-free. You are wealthy and financially free. Listen, to bring it home just a little clearer, I want you to understand the difference between a linear income and a residual passive income. Linear income is active. You have to clock in and clock out, and what you get in between that time, that's what you've earned. See, in residual passive income, it's pretty much like what I just earned in my little notifications. I'm sitting here talking to you and I'm making money. Not because I'm hired to do a thing, because I communicated this opportunity to others and they shared in doing what I do. And as a result, it's creating residual passive income for me. Sometimes it comes while I'm asleep. Sometimes it comes while I'm out eating. Sometimes it comes when I'm cleaning the house, which is a rarity. Don't get my wife started on that, but it happens. Look, if you have a job, you gain very little money, and worst off, you gain no leverage. When you own the job as a self-employed, you all brick and mortar business, you may get a little more money, but you still have no leverage, and it does not create time freedom for you. And time is the most precious asset before money. Of course, you got to know what real money is to even know that. But on the other side of it, look, you see the difference? That's the linear side. Now here's the freedom side. Linear, freedom side. Okay, this is the other side of money. This is what we enjoy, and this is what we're going to share with you today. When you have passive income that's not dependent on your presence to be there, not depending on you punching a clock, not depending on you to sign a contract, not depending on anything but you communicating something that you will automatically do anyway. When you have a system that allows you to leverage the efforts of others It creates wealth and leverage because you have the power of people. And when you have the power of people, it increases your wealth, and your wealth base allows you to reinvest into yourself. And what happens now, you no longer work for money over here. You now allow money to work for you over here. Because the problem and the truth is, you cannot allow a linear income to take advantage of you, because a linear income cannot outwork exponential inflation, meaning the cost of living goes up every single second in a day. But your paycheck does not. Your salary does not. Your wages do not. And this opportunity, when you learn what the real power is with gold, you learn and understand that to earn a wage may earn you a living, but to earn a residual, to earn a profit, can earn you a fortune. Look, our senior partner, Mr. Michael L. Dalco, who you saw earlier with his lovely wife, Mrs. Monisha Dalco, he helped us understand if we don't find out what real money is, we will work until we die. What is real money? He defines it simply here. He says anything that is defined as money must be a store of value. It must store your labor. It must be worth as much or more in the future as it is today. You know, I was listening to Miss Maxine Jones earlier this morning on the mighty Turn Up Tuesday power call that we do. And in this power call, I'm getting so fired up, and I'm looking at all the comments coming in, and I find out that gold has hit $1,800 an ounce today. When I came into Karatbars, gold was just about $11.45, $11.50 an ounce. And I've been stacking, and well, I'm gonna show you all of it. But I've been stacking. I've been stacking. FedEx delivers to us. We've been stacking, and guess what? It's $1,800 an ounce now. So no matter where you come in and when you get in, you're automatically financially free through the process, because gold takes that, as Mr. Dalco calls it, the parabolic climb. It's an ascension, because gold is God's money. It's created by the Creator. It is totally indestructible and totally incorruptible. Now, the difference between Mr. Dalco's statement, knowing what real money is, and Mr. Buffett's statement, making money while you sleep, both, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, yes, you will work until you die. But if you don't know what real money is, you're doomed to die in that effort too, because you're chasing the paper. And see, that's not the process here. We don't chase the paper. We let it go. What do you do with the dollar bill? I don't even have any around here. What do you do with them? See, we're made to chase the paper, but that's not what the wealthy do. Remember, success is the study of the obvious. Have you seen any report saying that your dollar is worth more than $1? Have you seen anything? Flash, $5 is now worth $1 million? No. And guess what? You won't. All right. The dollar, the purchasing power of the US dollar in particular, is anywhere from 3 cents to 5 cents worldwide right now as we speak. If you have a $5 bill, that means it's worth anywhere from 15 to 25 cents. Let me show you what I got for a $5 bill some time ago. This is our cash gold. You see that gold embossed in the very center of it? That's pure gold in the center, folks. Pure gold. We show you how to get this. And guess what? This is 1/10 of a gram of gold. And this 1/10 of a gram of gold that I got for less than a US $5 almost 2 years ago could be worth $200, $300, $400 a note at a snap of a finger, because there's nothing to stop the decrease and the devaluation of the dollar bill. But gold will always hold value because it's a store of value and it's a store of labor. So to move it relatively fast, we're going to show you how our group economics philosophy in Wealth Builders works. We combine leverage and exponential growth. Man, you're going to really love what's about to come down because we understand what the wealthy do. The wealth principle, as J. Paul Getty says here, I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own efforts. That makes a whole lot of sense, doesn't it? That's what corporations do all over the world. They hire hundreds of people, thousands of people. Okay, they hire all of them to do a percentage of their work to do what? Make them a profit. We don't do that in Wealth Builders. We work from home. We communicate information. We don't hire anybody. We don't have any overhead. We don't have employees. We just say, hey, how would you like to earn real money by saving your paper money in gold? What do I do after I save it? Hold it and tell others. This is amazing. We pay ourselves first, folks. We pay ourselves first, not last. That's the #1 millionaire secret. You save gold, not the paper. Exchange the declining paper dollar for the world's best tier 1 appreciating asset, which is gold. What makes gold the #1 appreciating asset? And what is tier 1? Tier 1 is known as no risk in the world of finance and economics. No risk, meaning it's not a gamble. There's no winners and losers. There's no win or lose. There's no profit or loss. It's just winners, win, and profit. That's that asset, folks. An asset is that value instrument that continues to increase over time. So in order to enjoy money moving and working for you, you have to have new money moving habits. You have to have the habit that doesn't encourage you to spend and then save. All right. You need now to develop a new habit where you save, invest in yourself, and circulate within your economy, the economy of your home. The habits that we form in a new world will help us redirect the course of our lives. We will no longer be overly dependent on what the working class mentality we've been trained into. We're, who we're around, who we're exposed to, what we listen to, what we see, the magazines, the movies we watch, the events and the games we're part of. All those things change when you change your mind. How many want to be free? How many of you want to be free? For the last 5 months, many of you haven't had to punch a clock in anywhere, and it wasn't by choice. But I'm sure you've gotten comfortable by now getting up when you want to. How would you like to do that and get paid, whether you get up or not? We retrain our brain here, folks. We develop new habits, new behaviors, new activities. And what are those activities? They're all rooted in saving gold because we engage all the influences of our brain, our mind. Look, the mental, the physical, the emotional, the spiritual, they have to work in concert with each other. But because we were working for somebody else, they didn't work in concert with each other. They joined forces to get one activity or one influence past that day, past that clock, and it burns out the others. But when you work in concert, you work in harmony. You work in cooperation. And you develop a community here to develop a broader community. Look, these are known as neural pathways, comprised of neurons connecting by dendrites, right? So when the brain base is excited, our habits and behaviors are excited, and it creates an energy, it creates a passion, and then let's go. But in order to let's go effectively, we got to be in concert with all the new activities. The new activity just can't be physical. The new activity just can't be spiritual or emotional. It can't be just mental. Ooh, I just became aware of something. It has to be in concert. In order to be in concert, everyone has to be exposed to the same community, and all the influences likewise have to maintain itself and be fed on those same communities. You change the pathways in your brain and you will change your life. We have changed ours. That's why we're able to communicate this to you for free. Look, from the safety and comfort of your home, you are going to learn right now how to duplicate this business, create financial independence and security. You're going to create a hedge against problems and crisis. And you can't deny that we're in a moment of crisis as a world, but we're watching it on TV. When we watch it, we hear about it on the news. We look out and say, oh, is that really what's going on out there? Man, they broke. See, we don't have that problem. We can help you with that. All you need to do is open your free gold savings account and accumulate that gold. This is Karatbars International, folks. This is where it comes from. Okay. Karatbars International is based in Stuttgart, Germany. All right. And you see the legend there is adjacent to the Mercedes-Benz headquarters, the car headquarters. All right. This is our CEO and founder. This is the man who has the straw that stirs the drink. He understood the power and the future of money, and he thought big enough beyond himself to make it available to the world. This is Dr. Harold Constantine Seitz. And what he says to us, not only who owns gold always has money, or has always money, pardon me, but his mission. I want you to drink this in. His mission, he says, is to produce the highest quality gold available in the market, make it easily accessible to the masses of honest people around the world at a price point everyone can afford. My goal, he says, is that Karatbars helps millions find financial freedom from the current system of debt. Now, he's not the only one that thought like this. There are other notables out here, some you know, some you did not know, some who are older and beyond your years, some are younger than you that understand it. Look, you can look at all of them. JP Morgan as an example, gold is money, everything else is credit. Alan Greenspan ran the Fed. He said, the Federal Reserve, he said, gold is always accepted. Yeah, but he never told us. Miles Monroe, may God be pleased with his soul. He's a wonderful entrepreneur. He was a wonderful pastor and speaker. He said, get gold now and lock it down. Why? Because he understood the power of it. Now, many of you know Sean Combs, or some of you call him P. Diddy, or some of you call him Diddy. All right. He's a young man. He's much younger than me. He says he says, I'm transferring to gold now. Why? Gold is money. Here's our gold. Here's your money. I want you to take a good look at it. This is a rendering of our cash gold. Now it's real now. I got some here. Look, our cash gold is secure because each cash gold card is equipped with a blacklight authentication feature on the front. It's physical, folks. It's not an ETF. All right. It can be shipped, stored for free, or shipped to you to your home by just a click of a button. Look how pretty it is too. I mean, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. And that's all pure gold. That's a 6-gram card there of cash gold. That's a 3-gram card behind it. And there's a 1-gram card behind that. It's affordable, small increments. We are the world's largest provider of incremental gold, meaning small, friendly transaction weights. Okay. It's digital as well. It can be used as a digital currency to purchase within our ecosystem, and it's convertible. I mean, look, you can even take cash gold to those who participate in exchange across counters and exchange the gold, because like Mr. Greenspan said, gold is accepted everywhere. Now, here's the compensation plan. This is the thing, this is the part that gets me flat out excited, because you get to make money. See, we enjoy what we refer to you, but we enjoy greater understanding that we don't want your money. We want you to want your money. We want you to know what money is, how it works for you, how it can secure you, how it can make you a part of that 1% who kept the 99% deaf, dumb, and blind. You have the opportunity right now to embrace the freedom that we're enjoying, the freedom that we're growing. Now, I want you to look at this as yourself today and know that inside of you, there's another you waiting to come to the stage. Set that stage properly. So if you're 20, when that one comes at 40, when you're 40, when that one comes at 45, if you're 60 or 70 and that one comes at 71 or 90 or 100, the stage is already set, because you've built a legacy fortune for yourself and for generations to come. Now, we're not financial advisors. This presentation is not designed to give financial advice. The following examples now show calculations for illustration purposes only and is not a guarantee of income. What guarantees your income? Your dream, your desire, your determination, your discipline. That's what determines your income. What's the size of your dream? How many of you are willing to dream? Will to dream bigger? That Dream Chaser Manifesto, you're going to learn before we close out how to get your copy. All right. Let's look at a couple of things here. Let's look at the power in saving. Now, your free gold savings account allows you to exchange your declining paper dollars for gold. That's all. What's an exchange? If I ask you for a change of $1 and I give you a dollar bill and you give me 4 quarters, you didn't buy from me, I didn't buy from you. That is an exchange. That's what we're talking about. You're exchanging a paper dollar for gold. However, in the saving component of Karatbars, you literally earn a bonus against referring others to do what you do. This is known as the Unilevel bonus. Okay, you get a free account and then you sponsor at least 5 people. That's just telling them. What happens? They do as you do. You save gold for yourself and you share with others how to do the same. It will maximize this compensation plan for you. It'll literally put you in a position to earn up to 6% a month in commissions against all the growth of the organization of people that you've sponsored. You will earn it every month and you'll be paid monthly. Now, if you want a greater launch, if you want greater liftoff, if you want to earn more than once a month, if you want to accelerate your income, then we advise you to secure one of our beautiful multi-goal packages, because those packages allow you to activate the entire compensation plan and system in the world of Karatbars. See, because as you're stacking gold, as you're saving in cash gold, you have the opportunity to exchange your cash gold for one of these beautiful packages. And that allows you to turn on the entire system known as the dual team and the dual team status. Every status bearing package from VIP to bronze family, it comes with a matching bonus. When you get a hold of this package and you make it available to others as you made the savings plan available to others, do you know you get a match in gold? Yeah, you earn free gold in Karatbars. We're the only company on the planet that provides its affiliates free gold in an earning opportunity. So if you're a VIP, that's the place to be, right? It's the top of the compensation plan. That VIP allows you to earn 1.4 grams of gold. That's almost 1.5 grams from everyone who you brought to that this opportunity. But look, for each one that you bring, that creates 7 generations of others. You earn from others in the line. And it goes all the way throughout the status bearing packages, all the way through bronze. So bronze, you go 2 generations and you come all the way up to VIP, you earn 7 generations in the opportunity. You also have direct commission. You know, this is where we talked about earlier, how you have leverage and exponential growth. Here's a sign of it. Okay. I see the beautiful Maxine Jones still here. If I offer a package to Miss Maxine Jones and she acquires that package, I get a 10% commission. I see Brother Kansu Hotep Atom here, one of our great leaders. Listen, if Sister Maxine, who I sponsored, who got a package from me, if she turns around and makes a package available to Kansu and he acquires that package, guess what? I'm asleep, but I woke up to a 3% commission because Miss Maxine now gets 10%. I see Brother Matthew Taylor here, the multi-millionaire millennial. You know, Mr. Kansu decides he wants to make Matthew Taylor a part of this opportunity. And he encouraged him to open a free gold savings account. He starts saving gold. He gets him a package. He says, hey, Matthew, I want you to do like I've done. You'll be rich. Matthew said, I'm in. Matthew gets a package from Kansu. Miss Maxine gets 3%. Kansu gets 10%. And I just woke up to go get me some, I don't know, maybe cornflakes, and found out that I earned another 2% in residual income based off of the work of others. That's nice. But I'm talking about one person going after 2 people. But suppose I didn't stop there. Suppose I went after 10 people. That means 10 people producing what I've done, I get a 10% commission off of each one. And they go out and that 10 now get 100 people. I get 3% earned residual income off of 100 people. And when those 100 people go and do what I've done, I earn 1,000 from the efforts of 1,000 people, I earn a 2% commission off of each one. Guess what? I know that I'm not going to know who those 1,000 people are. I know that. And it doesn't matter in that respect. I know the value and the power and the leverage of the importance rather of combining leverage and exponential growth. And all it does is it begins with a conversation. How many people do you talk to about the latest record? You know, how many people you talk to about the restaurant you used to enjoy? How many of you talked about trips that you have taken? How much of those cruise liners or those airlines or those hotel industries paid you for that referral you gave to the next person? Everybody in the world, folks, right now are looking for money. Gold is money. How much more valuable is it to you to know that you're referring a product, gold, money, to a world that's looking for it and needs it and getting paid for the referral. Better come on in here and do this thing. Look, this is leverage and exponential growth. And it comes with beautiful bonus cards. These bonus cards allows you not only to offer the opportunity to people, but allows you to give them a discount against the acquisition of the package without discounting your compensation. Okay, let me stop. Let's go to dual team bonus. I'm getting excited. I know y'all thought I was excited, but no, that's my normal self. I'm just happy. But now I'm really getting excited. This is the dual team system, and this is the dual team bonus. Okay, because once you've acquired the package, again, it puts you in, as long as it's status bearing, bronze, silver, gold, or VIP, it puts you in a position to earn as a business 4 times a week. You earn real time daily, but you're paid 4 times a week in the business and once a month in the savings. So you actually earn 5 times per month, folks. You don't have to leave your house. Look, in the dual system, you develop a left team and a right team. And what happens is every time anyone on your left team or right team, okay, acquires a gold package or other products, it creates units. When you have 25 units on one side and you have 50 units on the other, it creates what is known as a DTP, as Miss Sherry Brown would scream to the top of the lungs, or which stands for dual team payouts, a DTP. Okay, each DTP, depending upon the status package you have, earns you amount of euros. So if you have 40 euros, that means you have a bronze status. If you have a silver status, you're in 50 euros, gold 60 euros, VIP 80 euros. Now listen, we talked earlier about the direct commission, and we showed you that you only do 3 things. It's known as STM. You're gonna learn how to say that. It's like singing the song ABC. You know, you're gonna learn STM. All right, because each package does the same thing. You just save gold, you tell people, you make money, you get a commission. Each one does the same thing. So what happens here? When you share this, folks, this is into infinity. This is forever. You earn, and there are no levels in Karatbars, so you earn in savings forever. You earn in your dual team business forever. Because look, how many of you can go to your pay at the end of your pay period, go to pick up your check from the plantation, I'm sorry, from the job, and you go there and you say, look, I appreciate this check, but I need a few more of those. Now, give me about 10 or 20 at one time. That'll give me enough to get through the day. Or give me about 30 or 40 of checks. Yeah, they're all made out to me, but just make sure I get as many as I can get today. Well, see, that's a nut house conversation, or it sounds like a robbery. See, in the world of Karatbars, you're talking about exponential growth. Do you know, understand, and realize you can earn up to 180,000 payouts per week? Do you know if you have a bronze status package with 40 euros, that's 1.1 to 1.4 million dollars a week? We haven't even figured it on the VIP status. That's about roughly 100 US dollars per payout. Man, y'all better come on. Did I tell y'all it was free? Yeah, I meant to say free. Okay, look. Not only do you get matching bonuses in gold, but you get matching bonuses in cash. See, in the opportunity, the more people you bring to the network, the more it grows your net worth. Remember that now, because when they start getting paid, you get paid because they get paid. So if you're VIP, 7 generations in, you earn a 5% matching bonus. 5 generations for gold, 3 generations for silver, 2 generations for bronze. You get in where you fit in, everybody earns. This is how we're paid. Karatbars International gives you tremendous opportunities, some that you're aware of, others you sleep on, and before you know it, they're in your face. Listen, we get paid every week or monthly, depending upon the goals we have for ourselves, through that personalized global MasterCard. It's a private partnership we have with MasterCard. That's our cash flow in and out, money in and out needs, okay? When you save gold at least 1 gram a month, 12 months and more, and you get others to do the same in your account, I mean, those of you sponsored, This savings is for wealth. Do you know that Karatbars, after 12 months, can reward you up to 25 grams of gold per month? Free, free, free. Because you were willing to tell somebody about the opportunity and get paid to refer, and you're getting paid to save. Now, when you sign up for your free gold savings account, you automatically are enrolled in the Karatbars Automatic Long-Term Incentive Program. This program allows you to earn different awards and incentives as long as you contribute dollars to your own community, to this economy. The dollars you contribute is when you exchange for gold and save it. The dollars you contribute when you acquire a business package and get others to do it. The dollars you contribute is when you get a hold of other people to get them to duplicate what you've done. Exponential growth. And what happens is you can be awarded anything from that beautifully crafted leather bag to the Mont Blanc pen, up to the beautiful Karatbars gold bracelet, to the bicolor Rolex that Dr. Harold Constantine Sykes picks up himself and puts on your wrist or passes on to you, or one of these 3 classes of Mercedes-Benz cars. The Dalco family had just recently earned the C-class car, 40,000 euros. We're wealth builders, folks. Now, when you factor in the maintenance, the annual maintenance on the car, oil changes, brake jobs, whatever the case is, it may start depreciating. It might start costing you. That's okay if you like the whips, you know. But as a wealth builder, our minds think differently. We calculate this thing differently. The Dalcos accepted the 40,000 euro worth of the vehicle in gold. Karatbars paid it out just like that. Listen, family, you can also earn up to $1 million villa. In euros, that's $750,000. But the $1 million amount is a US amount because the euro is stronger than the dollar. What's not stronger than the dollar these days? Listen, anywhere on the map, anywhere in the globe, anywhere in the world, you pick it out, Karatbars will build you exclusively a villa, a home from the ground up, keys in your hands, deed in your name, free and clear. That's the power of the earning in the Karatbars Automatic Long-Term Incentive Program. And you don't have to do anything but sign up and encourage people to do what you do. I'm telling you. You know, you can ask me what time it is all day long. I may know at times and I may not. I know one thing, I'm not wearing any watches because I have one coming. The Karatbars Advantages. Karatbars is a 9-year-old company. It's nobody's Johnny come lately. We're soon to be 10 years. We operate in 149 countries and growing worldwide. Our products are delivered directly to your door by FedEx. Karatbars International is the #1 client of FedEx. Commissions paid on a privately issued MasterCard, which we showed you. Over 1 million customers and affiliates worldwide are a part of this opportunity already. Come on, get in when you fit in. Don't worry, it's not an overly saturated market. There are 8 billion people in the world. How many can you reach through your phone, your laptop, your computer? 24 hours, 7-day a week, multi-million dollar state-of-the-art software is available to you privately, exclusively for you to track your money and your growth. It's a complete support system. You're in business for yourself. You're not by yourself. And remember, it is always free to join. There are never any monthly costs or fees or expenses associated with this because our product is gold. Gold is debt-free. Gold is money. We provide 24 karat 999.9 pure gold bullion. And it can be in your hands. It wouldn't be a piece of paper. It wouldn't be a note that tells you that you own gold somewhere. No, it can be in your hand at the click of a button. This is the Karatbars opportunity, folks. You're in the right place ahead of time. Now, we told you there are 3 things you're going to want to do after you hear this opportunity. You're going to want to tell people. So get back to the one who introduced you and let them know that you want to tell people. You want to save in gold. You want to tell people. You want to make money. You want to do it. This is the STM. Save gold, tell people, make money. That's the new song. STM. I'll have all the lyrics later on. Look, stay plugged in. Okay, we have training going on 24 hours, 7 days a week The next training that you have coming up, whew, coach of coaches, y'all, Mr. Al Murray, Mr. Al Bustin' Loose Murray, because he has so much opportunity inside of him that he just wants you to get, know, and understand. I mean, this is Gold Director Al Murray, and he'll be here tonight, goldrocks.info, the same platform, okay, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Be here. Bring your family that you want them to understand. Bring those others who you want to introduce the opportunity to, and let them know that you're not crazy. You're just crazy if you don't do it. All right, let me stop. Backed by popular demand. That's Mr. Tyrone Best. It's all about the dream. July 4th is Gold Independence Day in Karatbars, and it's Gold Independence Day on the Eric Teray Muhammad Facebook page. Mr. Best is giving a presentation this Saturday morning, 8 a.m. on the Eric Teray Muhammad Facebook page live, a Wealth Builders Worldwide special live event, Freedom, the WBW system, and you. There's over 120,000 wealth builders worldwide in this system that understand something that you need to understand as well. Bring your family, bring your friends, bring your teams, bring your peers, bring your mentee hats, and let us drink mentorship. Mr. Tyrone Best will be with us Saturday, July 4th. This Saturday, Independence Day. Be free. Freedom, the WB system, and you on the Eric Teray Muhammad Facebook page. That's 8 a.m. Eastern. And of course, we're relentless about all of our pursuits. Let's Go Weekend 10 is just around the corner. This is the 2020 vision. This will be September 24th through the 26th. Get all the information. Register now while the seats are still available. I think there's seats available still. www.letsgoweekend.com. This is the largest wealth building virtual conference on the planet. And it involves you and me. Let's go. Let's get it. And when I talk to you about the Dream Chaser Manifesto, the book by Mr. and Mrs. Best, it's available on our platform, as well as paraphernalia and other products that are available to you to put on the full armor and look like the wealth builder you truly are in spirit, truly are on the inside. Let's come to the stage ready to assume our rightful place. Go to shop.mywbw.net. That's shop.mywbw.net. So let's get you started, family. Get back to the person that introduced this opportunity to you and let them know you're ready to start with your free gold savings account right now, that you are ready to go. I want to thank you for the honor of your time, your attendance, and just understand that Karatbars is a world that works for everyone. Thank you so much. I'm your brother and friend, Brother Eric Teray Muhammad. Forward. At 9 p.m. tonight, Eastern, GoRocks.info, Al Murray.